Commanders. Let me see where I got them. Over here. And I think this stream works perfectly fine now. Wait, let me see. Is it though? There's someone in the stream, so I guess it is. We gotta share. We gotta share. We gotta share the screen. Share the stream. I gotta remove this a little bit. Make this a bit smaller. There we go. So we'll take a look at the skills together once again. I mean, I already made an upload on it. I think it was the first one, so it was good. Good to be first. Yeah, this is the right stream. Okay, good. So let's get going, I guess. I gotta invite a couple people to the stream because this is big news, of course. Another Smite commander, which was expected, but for Garrison there is something unexpected, which is maybe the shield formation might be meta. We got to discuss that all on stream with some people in comments or in. Perhaps I can join Discord voice even and try it that way. Um, let's go. I'll invite people on the. Okay. Hold on. Join. All right, I didn't add everyone. Add everyone. Oopsie, but that's fine because new infantry. I mean, new. I'm the infantry guy, right? And we got max all inf. So, oh yeah, someone left already because I tagged everyone. That's fine. You should leave. Okay, let's go. I gotta go to the live moments. Anyone in the chat yet? Bro, this device is so slow that I'm checking my own stream on. I can't see. Okay, I can't see the comments yet. Maybe they will load in. But the active skill of the field commander is 5 target AoE. Yeah, baby. Let's go. That's awesome. Yeah, I will also join voice, by the way. I gotta prepare. Yep. I am also in the Discord voice, so if you wanna join on the voice, that's fine. You can join the Discord voice. Streaming, I guess it's on there. Or chill call. I'll join streaming. Okay. And now I'll gotta watch my own stream. Damage increase 15% on that AoE that you can deal, right? You deal already 2,400, but even more damage with this skill. And oh wait. Alrighty. So 15% damage. I mean, the active skill isn't as strong as some other commanders. Like it is to 2,400 AoE, which is just pretty high for a 5 target AoE, right? Hey, there we go. Someone joined. Who's that? Alright, Joe. Welcome, bro. This is that's pretty huge. This one. It looks good, honestly, but we gotta find a couple glitches or find a couple pairings that might break the game, right?
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, even
I
what?
definitely think that Gleam must be a good pack. It's a bust. That's good synergy.
Yeah, perhaps. I was also thinking like for the infantry or the garrison one or field.
The field, of course, the field.
Yeah, okay. Because I was thinking for the garrison, perhaps like Hera might be
That may
Hera,
Hera.
because maybe like we have a lot of the mighty shields on that new commander, and Hera has the mighty shields, and they stack, right? They don't replace, they stack. And with that, there's like a shield formation as well. So maybe that's something new that might work.
Maybe.
I mean, imagine like for Kingsland, you're gonna have a flag and you're barely gonna deal damage to it if you're rallying it as an enemy. That would be like insane.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
I mean, perhaps that's gonna be interesting because there is not a lot of normal damage on that garrison march. Like it has some normal damage, but and there's a small smite damage factor, but that's it, right? Let me check. Yeah, and there is a weak exhaust or something like you can cleanse debuffs, but it's not that strong, right?
Exactly.
25% chance to clean one of the following debuffs: slow, poison, exhaustion, or normal debuff, and it's only one stack. So imagine
Yeah.
if your garrison is debuffed with slow and a normal debuff, and they get rid of the slow, it doesn't even matter. So yeah, I don't know. You get 20% health over time on that
There's.
skill. Okay, that's cool, but I'd rather have it directly, right?
Mm-hmm. I think
Uh,
Goga could.
yeah, Gorgo could be a possibility, but that means no AoE, right? So on a pass, maybe like Gorgo with a new commander. Like I guess for a pass it's fine. Gorgo have 4 sec CD instant proc smite on the cooldown. Yeah, there is. But I'm also like thinking, if what if we run that new field commander with Liu Che? Like, you know that the smite tree, it has a 45 rage reduction per target that you hit with smite damage, right? So that is 5 AoE twice every skill cycle.
Yup.
That's 450 rate reduction to people overall. And then you can trigger some more, right? There's also a small trigger that you can do,
Mm-hmm.
300. So even more rate reduction. I mean,
Yeah.
that might be so insane, dude. That could add to 25% chance to cleanse. That's true, Karis. Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's a little bit higher chance to cleanse debuffs. Um, overall, like Gorgo, yeah, Gorgo is probably a strong pair for like if you're in a pass where AoE isn't such a big thing. I guess then Gorgo is pretty
Yeah.
strong.
Clean that field, and all you have to do is just defend that rally. Instead of being that way, they be able to reinforce it.
Wait, I was thinking, like, can you also use that new field commander in Garrison?
I don't see much chance, to be honest.
Why not? Why not? Because like, if you check, the active skill is of course always, it doesn't matter where you are. Secondary skill is not on the map. Third skill is attacking a troop on the map. Yeah, okay, that's you need to be on the map, right, for the third one. But the fourth one, 10% more normal damage, and once they attack a field troop, you gain the malice stuff and bonus to smite damage for every 10% units missing. And that also works in the garrison, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 30% more smite damage to a garrison. That's not bad, right?
Yeah.
I think that's
I
decent.
mean, as I know, it's going to be a half circle AoE, so it's not fully like an archer, but it's a heavy meter
I
for
mean,
sure.
I guess for infantry, that's the farthest they will go. I guess a circular is really for leadership and for archers, not for any other troop type. Third skill is not clear. Yeah,
Which
it's a
does
bit.
pretty well.
Yeah, third skill is really confusing. Like you get 10 stacks of malice whenever you use an active skill. You're sure, but that's like if this commander troop is attacking a troop on the map, does that work when you're in a garrison? I don't. I don't think so. I mean, rage recovery speed is basically a 20% rage bonus to your whole turn, I guess. I gotta find that out though, like, hmm. But it's only like 300 factor, isn't too big. But the cooldown is interesting. Like, how often are you getting those malice stags?
Or the concept minus.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I mean, the second skill on the field infantry is definitely really good. So I'd say it needs to be at least 5551.
Yeah, but do you even need that third skill? Like, I mean, you get the malice stacks anyways. 10% rage speed bonus is like fine. I mean, Sev it's only for one turn. You don't like the expertise. You yeah okay. If you wanna go like to Imperium Kingdom and if you wanna go sad phase, I think that blood upon blood, the expertise skill is a must have. If you wanna go sad phase or under 50%, you're gonna trade like much better compared to regular marches because you gain buffs when you lose units, right? When
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah, it's a bit like Leonidas, right? It has bonus to damage when you reach under a certain amount of units, and this is for 6 seconds, which is like one skill cycle, which is pretty decent. 60% more
I'd say,
damage, 30% less damage for yeah for the next 6 seconds.
yeah, that's
Under 50,
the expertise, but at least first minimum, 5551.
yeah. I will expertise it though for just for content, right? And perhaps the garrison too if I get enough gold heads running. But that's interesting. I think for field, this is gonna be on par with Leo or better, perhaps. I don't know.
Duration.
And does Malice also do something else, like, or is it just a stag that doesn't do anything, but you can spend it and get like the 300 damage factor? Or does it also give
Yeah,
something else? Like, is it the a 1% health debuff or something like that? Would be nice.
personally, I wish that they make at least a thing so it's more competitive and fair for others. Because we said we're going to be seeing like maybe 10 billion of those in the field.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd see a nerf come that way for sure. Because the chance that they do not nerf it is probably just going to cause a lot of drama.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the concept with that.
Yep. And
So
that garrison commander, I mean, the expertise isn't that good, right? I mean, it's another 300. They have something with the number 300. Another damage factor 300 smite damage, right? But it's AoE. I
Garrison
mean,
is going to be rapid
yeah.
stuff.
You reduce
If you
some
don't
rage.
understand,
But there's a 10-second cooldown. Like, dude, why?
I feel like that's too much, really.
10 is too long. Like 5, it's already long. I would get it, but 10 is long for just basic attack triggers and such a small.
Stage, wiggle,
Yeah.
but for flat now, it's definitely not.
And also like the fourth skill, it's just a shield, and you don't even always trigger it every single skill cycle. You just have a 50% chance when you gain a buff. So
Exactly.
how does that work? Like maybe like a fun, maybe this is a commander in garrisons that you use, like 5551, like budget option. If you, yeah, of course you shouldn't do garrisons with the 5551, right, for your
I
kingdom, but
but the expertise feels really good.
the expert, yeah, but it's 10
You know,
second cooldown, so I don't know. And 300 damage factor isn't that much.
this is like a Gorgo ripoff actually. It's just not that it's viable.
I mean, it's a bit tanky, I guess. It doesn't have a lot of stats, right? Or am I missing something?
Actually,
Like you
did you
get,
see TPA with the new info field? Does it
yeah.
actually work?
I was thinking like pretty much the same. Wait, I had it screenshotted already. Those commanders that I was thinking of, because you got CPOA. It's over here. 2,700 AOE. That is right. And then for the next 3 seconds, the target takes 20% more damage. So with that AOE, it's gonna be stronger, right? I mean, AOE on a rally isn't too bad.
It's a good nuke.
Yeah, and you also wait. Well, I need to check the buffs. Which buffs did you get from that new commander? Like, I gotta have them next to each other.
Wait, hold up.
Um,
It's really good too for expertise. When you rally kids,
yo, Sogs. Sogs is here too.
when you actually damage it, so high sets, it gets a buff to how much it deals.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if that works on a rally, I mean, rally doesn't take subs, right? So it's not
Yeah.
not really insane, but maybe it's like a bug and it works on dads.
Are you
Yeah.
talking about the field commander or which one?
We both have a rally and yeah,
Rally.
like we have a did you already see the new garrisons on the field?
Yeah, I saw the field. Sort of weird.
Yeah,
It's a little weird.
it's indeed a little weird. Yo, Ash, welcome.
I think the expertise is pretty useless for
Yeah.
Bro, did
But you
you
can use it for rally. You can use it for rally.
but like
uh
Socks, did you check like you that new KVK mode or something like that? You get half of your speed ups back?
It seems more
I
like
mean,
a viable.
I want to see it actually implemented first. I don't think
Yeah,
they're gonna spend
half the
forever trying
speed
to
up
implement it. I feel like.
and up to 80% of your troops. I mean, that's pretty crazy, not gonna lie.
I think
Yeah, but if they make it like KVK3, no one's gonna play it. So
exactly.
True. But I guess Mr. Hope and Watline be punching on thin air right now. I mean, look, 80% troop return and now they wasted like a billion power. I mean, it's not wasted, right? I mean, they can spend whatever they want, but it could have been like 30% more return. Imagine like they drop a billion and they gain 800 million. I mean,
Just have to get.
the field commander, I feel like with Liu Che, it might actually be the best. Like, if you want one single best pair, the new guy with Liu Che, it's gonna reduce your rage by the enemy rage by like insane amounts. Because it's both 5 target AoE and the smite tree has the 45 reduction per target. So what you get every single skill cycle, you deal the smite damage to at least 10 targets, if not more. Like if you're in a ball, right? If not more, with that there's a little trigger, I think, smite trigger as well on the new guy. So that's like 11, perhaps 12 smite triggers in one skill cycle. That is over 500 rage reduction. Imagine if you have a bunch of those marches running around LC with a new guy. That's insane.
malice type things. It doesn't tell us anything about it.
Yeah, it's very vague. It just says stacks of malice. I don't know what malice means
Malice,
exactly.
yeah, is it like just something that stacks and you can use it? Is it like a sort of, let's say, a currency, or does it also do something, right? Does it also have a debuff or a buff? I mean, they're not clear with it. Normally they have it like underlined if there is something new, but it's a bit.
It looks like you just spam the malice stacks to deal extra smite damage. That's all.
Yeah, but
So
it's all,
maybe it's
it.
like a really shitty Tomy effect, basically.
Well,
You don't
if
get the actual skill damage debuff, but once it stacks, you just deal extra damage. I don't know.
yeah, like, but it's so really weird how they worded it. Like you gain 10 stacks of malice effect every active skill that you use, right? And you also gain it at the start of the battle. You gain 10 stacks, and when your enemy reduced units by 10%, I think. So you gain a couple stacks here and there, always like 10, right? Maybe you get like 40 in a skill cycle, and then it says if its number of malice stacks is higher than the target's percentage of your units remaining, it spends 10 malice stacks to deal smite damage to the target. So I guess this will build up, right? I mean, at the start of your field report, it's not gonna trigger basically because you have maybe 10 or 20 stacks and your enemy is like at like 60, 70, 80% units
So
remaining, right?
we could just refer to malice as damage because it means the intent to hurt someone. So I guess that's what Lilith's trying to say, but it's a bit confusing.
Oh,
So I don't know.
wait. I see it now. Dude, that skill is insane. That skill is really insane. You know why? Well, at first it does barely trigger, right? Because your enemy is not under that target rage percentage of units remaining. But it doesn't say anywhere that all the malice stacks reset. You just lose 10 malice stacks and deal the thing, right? But once you build up to like 60 malice stacks, every skill cycle you get 20. So you will at least trigger it twice in cycle. But you also deal more smite damage, so you get more malice stacks.
Wait,
With
don't you only gain them when you do active skill damage? Oh, when you
when you
lose
do smite damage,
troops,
you
you
gain
do.
them. You gain them,
Oh,
right?
I don't see that. Do you?
Wait,
When
where?
you lose troops, you gain malice stacks. When you enter combat, you gain malice stacks, and when you use your active skill,
Oh yeah.
those are the three conditions I see. I think losing troops is sort of fake, but
Is it the target or is it you?
I'm pretty sure it's you. It loses, so I'm assuming it's your troop.
But it is saying like when attacking a
Wait,
field troop, their troop gain. Oh, huh? Yeah.
wait, their troop. I think there's some translation errors here.
Yeah, probably.
It should
Be,
be your troop. Okay,
just like there must be like some sort of translation error in that expertise skill too. Like after severely wounding 400,000 enemy units, but dude, who's gonna get 400,000 sevs? That's not gonna happen, bro. And then you
I
gain,
mean, you get to win.
I
Maybe it
mean,
stacks up per
5%
enemy.
bonus. I don't think it stacks. But they made something. They made an error there for sure. It must be the case. Like 400,000 enemy units. That's just not possible. Like my march is 320,000. That means I need to. Yeah, their slightly needs to be sevs and times 1.5, and then I get 5% bonus to normal damage. Like, dude, that's nothing.
Pivot.
Yeah. I gotta go. Like my parents just called me. Probably we can continue after my dinner. Because there is some interesting stuff I need to check out with y'all. Because the field commander looks broken, the garrison one, I have my question marks there. Doesn't seem like that good based on like smite damage, just smite formation. Perhaps with the with the shield formation, it's gonna be insane maybe because there's a shit ton of shields.
It seems like it has good synergy with CPA.
CPA.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well,
I
it's
wouldn't.
like a heavy need pitch buffs,
Hmm.
as you can see from.
Yeah, someone in the comments is saying like mediocre garrison, too much RNG on these new commanders. Only Wills would play that KVK though. Yeah, which KVK already a new one, just like Juge
Yeah.
debuff. Super
How many
Saiyan.
people
Oh, the malice effect is like similar to Cordoba's mechanism with a vigilance stack. So it doesn't do anything, but you can spend it. No, not Leonidas meta, but I was saying like that expertise skill. It looks like how Leonidas expertise skill works, right? You gain damage bonus when you lose a shit ton of units. Like it's trash, right? But 400,000 tier 5 kills 8 million KP. Isn't it more? Yeah, oh wait, yeah. Huh. Those skills are getting very complicated. Yeah, that's definitely true. Like it's almost a whole book that they write for each commander right now. Yeah, I gotta go. I'll be back. I'll be back later. Yeah. Um, see y'all.